The Calhouns in Destin. How Destin developed. Tyler and Ida Reed Calhoun moved to Destin in 1931 in the midst of the Great Depression. Destin's first retirees. Life was simple and happy. Home and family were always the main focus. Tyler and Ida were parents of 8 children, all of whom were on their own by the time they moved to Destin. After a long trip from their home in Nashville, the Calhouns arrived in Boggy Bayou. From there, they came by boat to Destin. Boat transportation was the only way to get here. The Calhouns were 65 years old. Arriving in Destin, they promptly bought an interesting old house that had been built by Captain Leonard Destin in 1866. The 2-story house had long been unoccupied, and some basic repairs were of the first order. There was no idle retirement here. Scraping together every penny he could, Taylor purchased 500 acres of land recently released by the federal government. With his background in civil engineering, he proceeded to subdivide his land into building lots and to map out the streets. Tyler set about promoting Destin's snow-white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and abundant fishing. Confident in Destin's future, Tyler donated 4 acres of the land for a community center, 2 acres for an athletic field, and tracts of land for both the First Presbyterian and the First Baptist churches. Tucking her hair in my hat and she's ready to go. Tyler, every year as long as he lived, gave a building lot as a grand prize in the Destin Fishing Rodeo. That's the prayer that a country boy prays. Ida Reed Calhoun died quietly in 1944, praying for the safe return of her boys from active military duty. Her prayers were answered and all returned safely at the end of World War II. Tyler lived until 1953. At one time or another, grandchildren and great-grandchildren have lived in or owned vacation places in Destin, still regarding it as home.